Hello. Hi, how are you, everybody? The Prophet of Evidence wants to talk to you about some things that have been moving around in the spirit and in my life and everything that concerns the Prophet of Evidence. So I'm just done with my prayers and my studies. I said, let me bring something here which came across me like, not all which is greater is God, which is a phrase that means not everything that seems to be true turns out to be true. We live in a world which is unfair. We live in the world where everything that seems to be okay is not okay, and what seems to be not okay is okay. Many people, so far, if we come to reality talks, we see people go through a lot of things. People cry, people are disappointed, people are heartbroken, people are delayed. Even people that are true, they are never appreciated. You may be true to your life, you may be true to yourself, you may live a good life, but you will never be appreciated. The same people that you see are celebrating you are the same people who are bringing you down. The same people that are near you are the same people that will destroy you. So you need to be careful, for not all that is greater is God. So you need to open your eyes to know that this is part of life. And it's a journey that we are in. Many people, when you tell them good things, they'll seem to be happy with. But as time goes by, you find out the same people are the people that are backbiting you, and the people who want to bring you down, and the people who are planning to scatter your life and to squeeze you. It may be your family, it may be friends, it may be people around your circle, people from the community. It may be in different angles. If you are a man, you try to be good to a woman, they turn out to be bad. You are a woman, you try to be good to a man, they turn out to be bad. So you need to be careful. You need to be careful. So I brought some things that I said, let me teach this. Many of us, we know about a plant cell. A plant cell has got 5 functions. It has got 5 parts of it. And the plant cell has got the cell membrane, cytoplasm, nucleus, vacuole. 5. But I'll talk about the 3 major things of the plant cell using the platform. Cell, it allows everything, all things, to go through it. So your life must be a cell to everybody. You come along, you see, they can say hi to you, they can greet you, they can talk to you. But the cell, no matter how many times it can allow all substances and people to come in, issues to come in, there is a cell membrane. A cell membrane, what it does this. The cell membrane is semi-permeable. It selects who to be in the circle. It selects who can live in the circle. It's a semi-permeable. So your life must be a semi-permeable despite being a cell, where you choose people who must come in your life. You must choose who must talk about your life. What can deceive or what can have an impact upon your life. It's not everything that should come, it's a first thing, it's this and that. It should give impact to your life. When people are talking, let it be there. It's a cell. People can throw stones. Yeah, it's a cell. Let them leech. But they must not affect your heart. They must not affect your mind. That's what the Bible says in the book of John 14, this one. Let not your heart be troubled. Because once the mind and the heart are troubled, you will not do anything productive and good. So, we need to be very, very much careful with people that we meet, people that we live with, people that come to our lives, encourage us, they talk, they do that. You don't know what they do. Example, we look at our father in the Lord, Joseph Suleiman. On his attack, people are saying he's the one who killed this and that, this and that. You see, before you judge somebody, judge yourself. I encourage even men of God, please, my fellow prophets, especially prophets, please be wise, grow, mature. Don't be greedy. Don't be selfish. Don't be the devil. Don't allow the devil to torment you. There are some prophets, they will even reach an extent to prophesy a prophet's wife without the permission of the husband and tell him your husband this and that and that and that. My question: why can't you talk to the man? If you are a friend to a man, you are a friend to somebody, you must talk to them direct. So even some of you who talk about me, I want to encourage you. Stop talking about me. If you want to talk about me, come direct, talk to me. I have no time to waste to fight people, bring back words like the way you talk. You talk this, you talk that, you talk this, you talk that. The time that you're wasting, you're supposed to do productive things and live a better life. I want to encourage people never to speak against people that you don't know, number one. Number two, people that can one day help you. There's a Lingala word that says Mubenga Kousa na Tezungu Yakala, which means never forget where you come from. Then it's in other terms say that never bite the finger that once fed you. Some of you people, what you need is to know truth. Don't be taken and don't be misled by media. Don't be misled by hearing. Don't be misled by people talking. People are born to talk. They will die talking. Even if they die, they'll still talk. Whether you are good, they will talk. Whether you are bad, they will talk. You look good, they will talk. You look bad, they will talk. People are always talking and they'll never stop talking. Because of people talking, some people have even missed it. They have lost their love partners. They have lost their destiny helpers. They have lost a place where they're supposed to be for their solutions. You are in a church where God wants to touch you and change your life. Because of what people speak, you tend to leave the place. You have a spiritual father. You have somebody who helps you spiritually. Because of what people speak, you leave that person. And that's the person God made in your life that will bless you. That's the person that God made in your life that He will change your life. He will put an impact upon your life. Never talk of people who have gone ahead of you. Never talk of people that are under you. Talk of people who are in your level. Never fight people that are above your level and those who are lower your level. Because those who are lower your level, they will talk about you. Those who are above your level, they won't talk about you, they'll look up. Because their focus is up. Example, talk about the president of Zambia. You'll be arrested. No matter what platform you have. Because the level that is in, It's not allowed to be talked about. So I'm encouraging people, don't depart. Please don't leave a place where God must bless you from. Because of people, what they talk, because whatever they talk seems to be true. They make information that is true. They force information that is true. They can lie unto you about your husband. They can lie unto you about your wife. They can lie unto you about your best friend. They can lie about you to your boss. And once you follow what they say, when things are sour, things are falling, they clap hands and they laugh at you and say you are stupid. How did you follow them? They are living their lives. You need to live your life. Live your life. No matter how true the information may be, live your life. Nowadays, people are failing to live their life. They want to live people's life. They are failing to look at their lives. They want to look at people's life. They are failing to work on their lives. They are busy trying to work on people's lives. They can't rebuke themselves. They want to rebuke you. You need to live a life of your own. Live a semi-permeable life. Self-membrane. Be selective. Be wise. I want to encourage even my sons, those who talk about me. Live your life. Pray for your life. I want to encourage people that talk with my knowledge about me. You have a life. Live your life. Whatever you say will not add any benefit. If you want to destroy men of God, you want to destroy people, you want to destroy marriages, the day is coming. You don't know when you will die. Live a life that will be a miller when you die. So, there are some things that I want to tell you today that are very spiritual, and they are realities of life, and wisdoms. So the first thing I want to talk about is there is a kind of talking that says nothing at all. And there is a kind of silence that speaks quite a lot. Listen, there is a kind of talking that says nothing at all. And there is a kind of silence that speaks quite a lot. There are people that can talk, but what they talk is useless. There are people that are silent, but that silence speaks louder than anything. So when you see a silenceness, please get the voice in the silence. A semi-permeable does not talk too much. It has too much silence because it selects in its silence way. And when it selects, it releases the negative and get the positive. I want to encourage you people, every time your spirit produces spiritual negative energy, you are in a bad place. No matter what people speak, as long as you produce negative energy, you are in a bad place. Because it's a cell and the cell membrane has been affected. But even if there is bad, there is talkative, there is this, people are doing that, they are trying to bring down your marriage, things are not okay, that and that. I want to encourage you. Produce positive energy. Never believe people. Never believe people. This world is unfair. Believe God and trust God. Second thing, the universe conspires to help dreams and dreamers. So the universe conspires to help dreams and dreamers. So every time it conspires, those who dream and are dreamed and are dreams, they come to live in them. Come and live with them. Come and live with them. Come and live with them. Number 3. In the end, we only regret the chances we did not take, relationships we were afraid to have, and the decisions we waited too long to make. This is a place where many people are having a challenge. And this challenge, we need to deal with it spiritually and physically. So, for you not to regret, you need to get chances. Anytime a chance comes, you get it. Anytime there's an opportunity of a relationships, get them that are genuine. Because nowadays, they're not genuine relationships. Many of them, they have some things. People, maybe they'll come in a relationship with you because they want something, because you do something for them, etc. So for you not to regret, get those chances, those relationships, and make those decisions. Don't take too long. Life is short. Anytime it can end, as Ecclesiastes 3 says, there's time to die, there's time to live, there's time to plant, there's time for everything. So know your timing. Understand your timing. Listen to this point that is very important. Inside every person, there is a person you don't know. Every time you think you know somebody, there's a person you don't know in them. Just because you know the cell, it doesn't mean you know the cell membrane. And you've not even reached the cytoplasm, you've not even reached the nucleus. The main point. You need to know the person inside the person. Understand the person inside the person. That's why Jesus being with the disciples, there's a time he asked them, who do people say I am? They said, you are this and that and that. And he says, okay, that's okay. Well, that's what you know. Now, what do you say I am? They failed to answer. Only Peter answered and said, you are the Messiah. And said, this has not been revealed to you by flesh and blood, but the Spirit of the Lord has revealed this to you. So we need the Spirit of the Lord to reveal some things about people. It's not everything that people speak is true. So not every advice that you have is true. I speak about the angel of light, who is the devil. He comes to you, convincing you that what is here is true, when it's false. He convinces you this solution is permanent, when it's just a temporal one, on an everlasting problem. So you need to be wise, you need to be careful, you need to know. Don't judge people when you know not them. You need to have an understanding. You need to know two people. There is a person and there is a person. So when you know this person, you need to understand that there is a cell membrane that is semi-permeable. There is a cytoplasm and there is a nucleus. The many motherboard, the controller. And you don't just need them in a minute. Power that it makes you stand. So everybody in this world must know this. Many people that you see in the world wants your downfall. They want to see you fall down. If you're doing well in business, you're doing well in your marriage, you're doing well in your school, you're doing well in your businesses, you're doing well in your job, you're doing well in your life, you're doing well spiritually, anything that you do well, they want to see the downfall of that thing. The downfall of that thing. And your downfall will never be seen by them. Reason is because at all these things, we look at all these things, we look at all these things, we look at all these things. And we come to understand that really, when you find true friendship, you find true love, you find true connections, true relationships, genuine ones, honor them. You find true fathers, true mothers, honor them, appreciate them, thank them. Because in the world we are in, I'm telling you, we have a lot of cobblers. We have got a lot of wolves in sheep clothing. Be wise. Many relationships are breaking down because of people. You think they're helping you, they're encouraging you, what they're bringing down. A lot of homes are falling down, businesses, jobs, destinies are falling down because of that. This is time for people to arise. Time to arise. Time to arise. Another point, some people think that to be strong is never to feel pain. And in reality, the strong people or the strongest people are the ones who feel it, understand it, and accept it. It doesn't mean strong people never have pain. The strongest people are the ones that have had pain worse, beyond, but they accepted it, they understand it, and they embrace it. I will come in the office of embracing. No matter what happens in your life, just be embracing. Because you'll be the best and the strongest person ever in this world. The second point is, do not let people pull you down into their storms. Instead, put them into your peace. Many people want to pull you there, pull you there, pull you there. Some of us, like me being a man of God, I want to tell you, it's not easy. We receive critics. Some will call you prostitutes. Some will detain your name. They will try. A lot of things happen. Sons will turn against you. Daughters turn against you. Talk bad about you. But it has no value. The more they talk, we bring them in our peace. The more they fight, we bring them